Well, it's a hard choice to make for healthcare workers. Do you stay with your family and risk infecting them, or do you separate from your family and deal with all the pain that brings? Well, it's a choice that one family had to make, and Brooke Hash shares how they're making the most of it.
Their family photos are a touching reminder of what's at stake.
I do. I miss my family. I miss my kids more than anything. The pictures help, video helps. But I think more than anything, I'm just ready for this to be over.
For Nicole Saling,
it's kind of 24/7 for me right now, dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic.
She's a nurse at Norton Women's and Children's Hospital.
My work days are filled with, stress.
She's been separated from her family for the last 2.5 weeks, knowing how deadly the virus could be for her husband, Chris, whose respiratory system is already compromised.
I have a disease called cystic fibrosis, which basically any type of cold or virus that I can catch at times puts me in the hospital for a few weeks.
Staying home with their 2 young girls was a risk they couldn't take.
The night that we loaded them into the car, Nicole was very brave and put on a good face. But as soon as we got inside, she broke down and I kind of collapsed to the floor. And I don't think I've ever seen my wife so sad and crying so hard in my entire life. And it was hard because I couldn't hug her. I couldn't be there to support her.
The next day, Chris printed off dozens of photos and headed for the hospital, taping each one to the windows at the entrance, all wrapped around a sign just for Nicole, reading, "Please find her and share. She really needs something uplifting today."
I just thought if there's a way for me to kind of show a little bit of my gratitude and love for her, and maybe make her smile a little bit the next day, because I knew she was going through a lot emotionally, that it might be worth it.
It was very special, and it meant a lot that he did that for me.
Separated only by glass, this was as close as they'd get for the next 2 weeks.
This past weekend, we actually tried something different, and we purchased inflatable costumes. It was in a way our own PPE, and so we surprised our kids wearing these costumes. And like our arms are real short because I'm a dinosaur and she's a unicorn. And so we couldn't walk real well. We kept bumping into each other. And Nicole, I didn't tell you this, but literally the moment I got to hold your hand, it hit me that I hadn't held your hand or hugged you in over a month. And just getting to do that, even though we had these goofy costumes on when we did it, it was awesome.
I know that, all that we're going through, there's so many people, thousands and thousands of people that are going through this exact same thing. And we will make it through, we'll come out strong on the other side, and just appreciate those moments even more when we're back together.
In Louisville, Brooke Hash, WHAS 11 News.